I am getting a brand new set of irons. But which ones? Let's find out, and let's sort of do it now. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome to the channel. If you are new here and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to a windy and blustery Huddersfield Golf Club, and second of all, please make sure you do consider to hit that subscribe button before you leave. On this channel I bring you guys golf related content every single day that hopefully helps you raise your game, lower your handicap, but mainly just gets you enjoying golf loads more. In today's video we are talking new golf clubs, in particular new irons, and even more in particular new Mizuno MP20 irons. Which ones am I going to go for, which ones am I going to get fitted for, and which ones are you guys going to win? So guys, if you watched my video a couple of days ago, you will know that not only am I getting a brand new set of irons, but potentially you could be too. I'm giving away a brand new set of Mizuno MP20 irons, and if you are willing to travel, you can even go and get fitted for them at the fitting centre at Bearwood Lakes. Now, in order to get this fantastic prize to as many as you guys as possible, I'm also going to use this video as an entry. So guys, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. You've got to be a subscriber. You've got to like this video, or if you liked the previous video and entered on there, that's fine. If you're correct, we will use that. But if this is your first time hearing about this competition, you can use this video as an entry. So you have to be a subscriber, you have to like this video, and you just have to comment below, what set makeup will I be going for in my MP20 range? Will it be all MBs? Will it be all HMBs? Will it be all MMCs? Will it be a split set between the MB and the HMB? Will it be a split set between the MMC, the HMB and the MB? The possibilities are almost limitless. So you can enter as many times as you like. So you see guys, here is how today's video is going to go. Recently I got sent the 4-iron, 6-iron, 8-iron and pitching wedge of all Mizuno's MP20 range to review and let you guys just what I think about them. And it just so happens that I very much like, well, all of them. So much so that I'm booked in for a fitting, and you guys are potentially going to get some new clubs as well. Oh, that feels good. And you see, I'm a big advocate of golf club fitting. I think it's imperative that if you're spending a lot of money, you need to get fit and you need to know what suits you and also exactly what you like. But then I do also think you need to get out on the golf course with them, you need to play with them, you need to see how they work in the wind, which is pretty much perfect today, out the rough, off the fairway, and in loads of different positions. So in today's video, I'm going to play a bunch of shots with the 4-iron, 6-iron, 8-iron and pitching wedge from both sets, and I'm going to give you a couple of clues as to what I might be going for. Let's have a go with this MB. That's beautiful. And last but not least here on this par 5, let's go HMB 6-iron. I've hit an MB, I've hit an MMC. How's the HMB going to compare? Heavy. And you see guys, this is how the giveaway works. So you guys have to guess exactly which set makeup I'm going to go for within the MP20 range. So I've got the option of the MB, I've got the option of the HMB, and I've also got the option of the MMC. But what I love about these irons so much, and this is particularly why I think I like them so much, is how diverse you can be with the set you choose. Just how much you can go, maybe short irons MB, mid irons MMC, long irons HMB. Because sometimes we all need that bit of help, don't we? And you see, I want to give as many people as possible a chance of winning these irons, so I'm going to include this video in the giveaway as well. I've got to say guys, even I don't know, and that's why I'm doing this video out on the golf course with these clubs. I guess you could call this a more in-depth review of the MP20 range, because I've only really reviewed them in the studio so far. But I'm really excited to get these new irons, really excited to put things in play. I'm not expecting for 1 second that a new set of irons is going to transform my golf, turn me into a miles better player and get my scores crashing down, because that's not how golf works, that's not how life works, is it? But I must say, I'm really excited to get some, get playing more, get practicing more, and I'm also excited to send some your way as well. So here's where the MB finished, a little bit left of the green. It's a par 5, not too bad. That one you can see there is actually the HMB, which I didn't strike overly well, but it kind of bounded down here to a nice position next to the flag. Then we have the MMC, which is just in line with the white line down there. So I think in the interest of this video, we'll go a little bit more central and we'll play some bump and runs with the pitching wedge and just see how soft they all feel. Would I be able to cope with the HMB pitching wedge? Would the MMC pitching wedge work how I want it to? Or am I going to have to go MB pitching wedge for that soft feel, that sleek, tiny look, and that butter-like soft feel? So first up we'll go MB, purely because it's kind of the crowd favourite, I do think, within the MP20 range. Oh, this could be very good. Sit. A bit heavy-handed. Next up, MMC. Still can't believe I got that wrong in the review. I called it the MCC about 1 million times. A little bit thicker top line looking down at it straight away. But how will it perform? Well, it's soft on that one. Learnt too much from the MB. Finally, the HMB pitching wedge. I'm not going to lie guys, I'll be very surprised if I end up going HMB right down into the bottom of the set. That was rubbish. Must admit though, I never chip with a pitching wedge anymore. It's just something which I've never really done for a long time. Quite enjoyed that actually, especially with the MMC. That felt really soft. Did look a little bit kind of thicker than the MB with the top line though. So here we have quite a short par 4. And this is perfect to test these 4-irons, and to be honest this is starting to get into the territory where I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to end up with. Will it be MB, will it be MMC, will it be HMB? Well, I just want to get it launching, have that ease of use and have that forgiveness, or will beauty take over? I don't know. As you can probably hear, the wind, as you can see, the wind is gusting quite a lot, and this is where I'm really interested to see how the HMB copes in this wind. Is it going to get too high? Is it just going to spin up and not be any good for me? I play a lot in wind, I love links golf, so this is where on-course testing can really show its value. Minor camera incident there, but we're going to battle on. Let's go MMC. Oh, that's really nice. That is just what I want. And last but not least, let's go True Beauty. Let's go MP20 MB. We're going to keep low to the ground because that wind is really getting up. This looks so slender. And you see, this is where you need to get out on course testing. You need to see how balls react in the wind, how they react under a little bit of pressure, and also how you strike them off turf. As daft as it sounds, it makes a huge difference. If you go for a club fitting in a bay, if you go in a studio and you're hitting off a mat, you're always going to get that little bit more forgiveness than off the turf, which is the ultimate test. So the HMB has actually finished up in there, I'm assuming, because I can't find it. It was a terrible golf swing. We've got MMC up in the fairway up there, and MB, which was a little bit heavy, way behind it down there. Really didn't feel confident with the HMB into this wind. I felt like I had to try and trap it more, keep it down. You can really tell how strong that wind is now, and I just couldn't control it as I wanted to. We found the HMB walking to the next tee. It's not good, but it's her. And you see guys, I can't stress enough that I'm not swinging at my best today. I've got a waterproof jacket on, which I'm not always overly happily playing in, but these are conditions you're going to play in. These are conditions you're going to have to use your new irons in, so why not get out there if you can take a few demo irons out there and try them where it matters. That's got to be just as valuable as a fitting. If you can do both, which I'm going to do, then that's the ultimate. Now you see, it's mega important that you try golf clubs from your natural environment, your natural habitat. Well, where you generally find yourself playing from. I'm trying to take cover with the bag actually, that's why we're down here a little bit. But we're out the rough, we're downwind, we're about 165 yards. That's an 8-iron in my book all day long. How are they going to cope? Will the MB be okay through the rough? Will the HMB go way too far because we're downwind and it's going to lose a bit of spin? And what about the MMC? How's that going to do? Like I said in my review of these clubs, I personally think that's going to be the club that's underrated this year, that people can stay away from. It's not the beautiful MB, it's not the really good looking HMB game improver, it's just middle of the pack. Oh, stand up. MMC first. It's held its line nice. That is front left of the green, on the green. Next we will go MB because it's what I've just picked up. Oh, that felt so good, but it's turned on me, it's gone left. Sit! Oh, that is long left as well. You know when the club face just grabs the rough and twists over? Ah! Last but not least, HMB. This thing looks massive for an 8 iron. Absolutely huge for an 8 iron. Oh, that's all over it. Front edge of the green, so maybe pushing it with the distances here out the rough. Potentially felt like the MMC there was best strike. It held the face square through the shot, and the MB really didn't offer me much in the way of forgiveness when the grass got hold of that face, but I don't think that's down to the iron. I think that's just down to the lie and how I've attacked it. So just like we said, I think we're potentially pushing it a little bit with the distance. We've got the HMB here just front right, we've got MMC here front left, and the MB is almost up on that T there. So I've just repaired that pitch mat actually, and a cracking bit of stop with the HMB out the rough there. I didn't expect that at all. So let's finish off with some more 6 irons. This is into the wind. If we go to the front of this tee, that should be about right. So again, sort of trying to shield the camera with the bag here, so you're going to have to excuse me crouching down. But for me, this is the perfect day to test golf clubs. You want to see how they perform off the turf. You want to see how they perform in the elements, in the wind. 6 irons, we've got about 165 yards into a real tough wind. Let's go MB first, followed by MMC, and then we'll finish up with the HMB. Can't get over how good this looks from the top line. Really good. Oh, be good. Stay there. Ah! The wind has annihilated that. That was a beautiful strike as well. MMC, as we know, slightly chunkier top line, but not by much. Let's see if I've learnt anything from the wind here. Let's aim left. That wind is killing it. Last but not least, HMB. I'm still going to take dead aim at it because it's only fair, isn't it? Let's see if the HMB can hold its line better than the MB or the MMC. Way higher, and the wind has just annihilated that one. That could be a lost ball. Now I've got to say, one thing that really excites me there was the strike with all 3 clubs. Yes, I missed the green right with all of them, but it must be a 30-40 mile an hour wind. It is blowing a hoolie out here. And actually I felt like I got a little bit more control with the MB, believe it or not. I could flight it down that little bit more, and I think that's the best of a bad bunch, which is what I'm putting today down to, a bad bunch of shots. But that's what you want when you test, isn't it? Just walking up here, you can see the flag moving quite briskly. We have the MB here, just right of the bunker, MMC just right of that, and the HMB, is that it there or is it further in? For the sake of saving time, I'm going to say the HMB's in here somewhere. Really struggle to control that into the wind. Can't believe it, we've found it again as we're walking away. I am so lazy when it comes to looking for golf balls, so lazy. So you see guys, I do very much think that this video has been worthwhile for me, and I hope it's been worthwhile for you, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get down there having not hit these clubs out in the wild, hit them on the golf course, especially in winds like this today. I think we'll stop and make base camp here because we're nice and sheltered, and I hope you guys can learn some things from that as well. When you're buying new irons, you're spending a lot of money. Yes, go get fitted. Yes, go make sure you get the right specs, get the right lofts, get the right lie, get the right shaft, all of that. But make sure you've tried them where it counts. Make sure you've tried them out on the golf course. And I do think it's given me a bit more of an idea on what I'm going to go for. Not necessarily in a full set, but definitely in some aspects of the bag. So if you want to include that little bit of secret information in your answer for the giveaway, by all means go with that. I definitely felt like I struggled to control some of the clubs into the wind and downwind. Some of them I felt like I had more control over, and I think it does help that I've not been swinging at my best today, because sometimes you go out there, you swing at your best, you absolutely nut the clubs that you just desperately want, then you end up with them, and then when you go out with your 7 out of 10 swings, sometimes it doesn't end well, does it? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed testing these irons. I think anyone that does go for the Mizuno MP20 range won't be disappointed. As long as you do your research, as long as you do what I'm doing, you test them, you get fitted, you make sure you're doing the right thing for you. And remember, if you do want to be in with a chance of getting a brand new set of Mizuno MP20 irons, you have to hit that subscribe button, you have to like this video, and you have to comment below what set makeup am I going to go in my MP20 set. If you've already entered on the past video, you can enter on this one as well. If you've only entered on this one, that's fine. I'm going to get all the right answers, put them in a big draw, and then you will be in with a chance of winning. And apart from all that, guys, as always, I'll see you tomorrow.